What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod, and I am back with another suggested solo reaction. And I know you guys showed so much love on the last reaction. I appreciate you guys for that. We're going into Blue Oyster Cult again, and I know our last discussion we were talking about, to me, I said, you know, Blue Oyster Cult doesn't get enough love, and a lot of you guys agreed with me in the comment section and said we appreciate you diving deeper into the inventory. And I was like, yeah, you know, that's what this journey is all about, you know. The popular stuff is always going to be there. We're going to hear that on the radio. You're going to hear it out and about. It's the deeper cuts that, you know, doesn't get enough recognition. And I appreciate you guys that send me the deep cuts, because that's what I'm looking for. You know, not the stuff that's getting all the typical radio play all the time, you know. And there are songs that are popular I react to that I don't know, but I appreciate you guys who do send over stuff like this, because it does help me dive deeper into the group's inventory. The song we're going into today with Blue Oyster Cult is The Great Sun Jester. So I'm excited to see what else they're going to bring to the table on this one. Let's dive in, guys. Crazy, because my initial thought on the start of this song, I immediately thought of, and I don't know if you guys got this, but I immediately thought of the Beatles. You know, the initial start like gave me Beatles vibes, and then it jumped off in a change. You know, it went up and escalated up. You know, guitar came in, but I immediately thought of the Beatles on this. But the Blue Oyster, once again, we're here with this group, and like I said, they always bring something different. That's why I love this group so much.
Stars in his hands, and as he scattered them he shouts, I'm the Joker of the universe, I'm what it's all about. Now he's dying in his grave, and the hard men track him down. They have killed the wild-eyed jester, they have killed the fire clown. Now his blind eyes seek the starlight, and his fingers seek controls to take him into space again, where he was both young and old. The dancer's stiff with pain, and they made him kneel too long. And the madness they have driven out, they've left him cold and sad. And he took stars in his hands, and as he scattered them he shouts, I'm the Joker of the universe, I'm what it's all about. Now he's dying in his grave, and the hard men track him down. They have killed the wild-eyed jester, they have killed the fire clown.
Man, it's so crazy because you can almost miss it, and it's that saying I understand you guys when you say you need headphones over here. Yeah, when I solo, you know, I'm waiting on my new setup, dude. They're lagging right now, but what I'm talking about here is I love how the keys, like in the back, man, and the fade in and out, how it's coming, is so magical back there. I love what they do there. And this drummer, I gotta give credit over here. I know I've talked about him before, but I love his feels, man, and I love his style. Like he's like, I think this is the best relatable style I can relate to in my drummer. And I know a lot of you guys have seen my drum videos of me doing covers, but like my style of me like playing, like I think this is close as I can get because he's pocket, but then he has some cool little feels he throws in there, but then he jumps back in the pocket. So I relate to the style a lot, and I really like what he's doing on this beat. Like it's amazing what he's doing. But this band is doing a phenomenal job. This song it speaks volume. It speaks high volume.
He'll never sing his songs again. He'll never dance between the stars again. He'll never laugh again. No, he'll never ever laugh again.
You know, man, I remember it. This brings back, man. Like this band always brings this topic up for me. I remember when I first like started reacting to music and coming over, and I did a UK radio interview, and one of the questions was, you know, if you could change something on the radio today, what would you change? And I told them I would take away the world from the radio station. And then the lady asked me, what did I mean by that? I said I would take away talking about anything that's going on in the world. You know, we tune into the news for that if you want to. You know, we tune into everything else if we wanted to. We got enough news that we get. The radio should just be for music. And she said, I never thought of it that way. And I said, yeah, because to me, music is a medicine. People go to music and want to get away from the world, you know, fade away, let their minds, let the music take them away. They don't want the world coming to them. So they hear a great song like this. And then after that, you go to the radio host comes on there and they start talking about what's going on in the world. And then now your mood's jacked up, you know, because you're like, dang it, I was going through something personally. I listened to this song, it brought me out, but now you guys are bringing me back to the world. And I thought of this because I thought to myself, you know, with Blue Oyster quote, you know, radio always plays the most popular hits, you know, in its own repeat most of the time, unless you got like Sirius satellite radio or something like that. But it's always the same stuff. And I think of these groups like this, and you guys tell me like, man, they didn't get enough recognition. And I blame the radios for it. You know, the bands could be great. The radios are the ones who first, a lot of people that's their first ear to the music, you know, the radio. And when you constantly play the same repetitive song, people get tired and they say, I don't even want to look into this artist. And I don't know if that's how it was back then. But I feel like this group probably went through that, you know. Maybe they only played Don't Fear the Reaper, as I talk about, because that's their most popular hit, you know, everybody knows about. And songs like this get swept under the rug where the most musicianship is shown, the most creativity is shown. They get crafty with the stuff, you know, and it's swept, unless you go get the album, right? And the whole point, and I get it, the whole point of a popular song is supposed to dive you to the album. But when you're constantly playing it over and over, you get burned out. And I really lean on this band so much because, you know, I've reacted to a lot of bands on this channel. And I think Blue Oyster is one of those bands, like, you know, people always talk about, man, you know, nobody reacts to this and nobody reacts to that. And it's almost like it gets treated like the radio. You know, only the popular songs get clicked, not the stuff like this. You know, it takes a while for this video to go up and people say, you know, you got those real music people that I know on this channel comes and they say, dang, Chod, I'm so glad you dove into a deeper cut. You know, and then you got those ones that'll say it, but then it's like these type of videos don't get clicks, you know, because why? It's not a popular hit. It's not the stuff they want you to hear, you know, and people always ask that like, oh, you guys are reacting to the popular stuff. Look at the numbers. They speak for themselves. And I'm one reactor. I say I have a huge inventory. I've been reacting almost 2 years now. I have 2,600 videos over here. That shows you one thing. I didn't just dive into the deep stuff. I went deep in deep cuts. A lot of you guys probably haven't even went through the inventory to know how many videos I've actually reacted to. There's 2,600 videos on this channel. And this is what I mean by Blue Oyster. Thank you guys. And I'm saying this to thank you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even know about none of these deep cuts I've dived into, going into. My phone has so many different songs on here from just diving into deep stuff, you know, and I would have never been introduced to a lot of these bands that weren't popular hits and understand that they still had great music. It wasn't always about their number one hits. And My saying on this side, I think I would let myself down if I kept saying I want music to live on. If I only let the popular stuff's going to live on because they have millions of hits already. They already got millions of clicks. It's not going to stop. This is the type of stuff you go, when I download this video to go react to it, I've seen Blue Oyster Cult as low as 2,000 clicks, 3,000. And I tell myself why. After I react to it, I'm thinking to myself, why does this only have like 3,000 clicks on this original video? I don't know if this video has it, but I've seen it. And I say, why? It's an excellent song. This is up there with some of the top popular songs. And why is it that this song didn't get the play that it got? Why is it not getting clicks? Is it because people don't know about it? Maybe. Or is it just because people say, it's not the popular song. I want to hear it. I think it's good. This is an excellent song. This is the second song that I've hit on this channel, well, this week. And I'm saying, why? Why are we here? Why are we not getting more clicks on this video? Why is this song not being played on the radio? Why are people not hearing this song out? Why am I not hearing it out? Like, this is an excellent song. It's beautiful. And I don't know. I guess I sometimes question, like, did some of these bands fail because the people failed them? Like when we say, oh, they came out, it's just they didn't get plays or they didn't get radio play, but their album dropped. So that means people didn't try to go buy their album or figure out, what the album was about, So it's questions like that I ask myself. No, did we fail the band? I mean, I don't know. Did we fail as artists? Maybe. We didn't go out and buy the album. Or you just didn't click their stuff, or you just hit to the one song and said, forget it. But it makes me think, but this is a dope song, and I feel like Blue Oyster brought it to the table again. And like I said, could I have been one of those people if I didn't join a have a reaction channel and come over here and start reacting to music? Could I have been one of those ones that only listened to Don't Fear the Reaper? I probably would have, because that's the only song I knew by them. But Don't Fear the Reaper should have sent me more into the inventory too. It should have said, man, Don't Fear the Reaper is amazing. Let me go hear what else they have. But it makes me question. I was just curious. I want to get a kind of not debatable, like, hear your guys' opinion on that. What do you guys take on that? What do you guys feel? Like, is it us that's making these songs not live on? Or I don't know. My generation coming in, the generation before me, the generation after me, are they saying, like, we're not clicking these songs anymore? Or we never heard them, we don't care? What is it? But this is an amazing song. And this group always brings me into these discussions every time, because I feel like this is a phenomenal band, and I feel like this band should be in the conversation with the greats. Is this band in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I need to know, because if not, I'm questioning why not. But thank you guys for tuning back in. Thank you guys for being such amazing subscribers on this channel. I really appreciate all the love and everything you guys do over here. For those who are wondering, I am still waiting on my setup. I don't know what's going on. I got an email saying it's not even shipped. I got confirmation saying we got your order, but it's not shipped. I'm supposed to have 2 mics coming in and headphones for me and my wife, but we're still on wait, so got to see what's going on with that. But thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. See you guys in my next video.